Big race, he'll run the journey out, that's for sure and certain. Head for space, third in last year's Cup, Bill. Finished up running 6 in the Cox. Do you give it any chance?
Not really, no. I don't think he's shown the form he did last year.
Well, the runners are on their way to the start, and we'll be back with the 1985 Perth Cup in just a moment.
For the right timber and tools, the right advice, and the right...
Welcome back to our viewers through HSV in Melbourne on this marvellous day in Perth for the running of the 1985 Winfield Perth Cup. The horses in just a few moments will start to go into the stalls with Faizam now the even money favourite.
Come on, you know the first seven was going in.
You may just hear, in fact, the starter
well, he's going late. What do you grab?
Calling them in.
Going late. Come on, stop riding around, boys. Yep, come on, we're running late.
Welcome our viewers through ATN in Sydney, too, to this running of the Winfield Perth Cup for 1985, over 3,200 metres.
4 and 5. Well, Malcolm, use quick. Go on, keep them coming.
Well, one of the big questions is going to be what's going to happen at the start. Mapley Heights has drawn barrier 5. There she is with Mick Malyon aboard. Malyon, a very experienced rider in big races, so what goes through his mind just as they jump?
Drawn barrier 5 in the Cup, Nick, mightn't be such a big help because Mapley Heights tends to drop out.
It's probably not so greatly important to her, but the thing about it is I'm over there near the rails, and it's great to be close to them to start off with.
How do you plan to ride the race?
Well, I'll just sort of actually take it as it comes, because she's a mare that, as I say, she doesn't fly out of the boxes, and I'm not going to gear up because I don't want her sort of racing upside down, and I think she'll blend into the race, possibly from the winning post here, you know.
Well, that's what's going through the mind, no doubt, of Mick Malyon. There'll be a lot going through the minds of all the jockeys. The action is about to get underway. To describe the Cup as the last few are starting to go in, here's Bill Collins.
Thank you, Peter. On this glorious day at Ascot, temperature around 25, a good track, movable rail out 9 metres, I understand, at the request of the jockeys, and the hot favourite round the even money mark, Faizam. It's in the gold with the purple striped sleeves and a quarter cap.
Come on, run those in.
They were waiting on Foxseal to go in with Sir Great. They would appear to be about the last two. The start round near the 1,100 metre mark on the riverside of the track. Sir Great coming in now. Foxseal comes up to the line. It's the last of them. The field is ready for the Winfield Perth Cup, the first big race of 1985. Lights on. Racing. Oh, Count Stuck didn't want to go. He's lost 6 lengths on Johnny Miller and has tailed off last. Mapley Heights, one of the last of the main bunch, with Foxseal and Sir Great as the early leader. Whiskey Lover is away well up into second placing, and then came Bungling third, followed by Take a Tune, pulling hard on the outside. They were followed by Pliance on the inside of Head for Space. Then behind those horses, River Flute, and moving round the outside is Norm's Delight into about 6th placing. Mapley Heights got right up along the inside, next with Interloper outside it, and then 2 lengths to Strike Rate, and on its inside, Faizam. A length further back in the field then as they swept towards the corner, Bow Conquest. 1 to Swift Knight, 2 away Foxseal, and about 3 lengths to Count Stuck. On the turn the first time they race now, and Sir Great and Whiskey Lover, they're both racing fiercely and have gone out about 5 lengths to Take a Tune, who's now third. They were followed then about a length further back by on the outside Norm's Delight, and then came Bungling, followed by Pliancy. Next a length away is Head for Space, and then River Flute has been caught 3 deep. They were followed back behind those horses, Interloper, Mapley Heights on the rails, and Faizam's joined at the 2 favourites together. A length further back, Bow Conquest, and they're followed by Strike Rate, and then Swift Knight. Next Foxseal, and 4 lengths to Count Stuck. Out of the straight they go, 1,800 metres to go in the Cup, and Whiskey Lover led a length and a half now. River Flute got run off the track there by Head for Space. Clements has dropped in second on Sir Great, and then Take a Tune, who was checked from Head for Space, moving up quickly now. A length and a half to Norm's Delight, and they were followed then by Pliancy. With those horses, Interloper is improving in the centre from River Flute. They were followed about a length further back then by Strike Rate around the outside of the next bunch of horses. Mapley Heights trying to ease one off the fence at this stage. Faizam slipped away from it here, got a couple of lengths in front of it. Mapley Heights in a bit of trouble getting a run. Count Stuck moving around them 4 deep, and then followed Fox Seal, who's back at the rear of the field at this stage, and back with it is Swift Knight and Bow Conquest. They head along now with about 1,200 metres to go. Norm's Delight went up to join Whiskey Lover, 3 lengths to head for space. A length Take a Tune. Count Stuck continuing that, runs up 4th. Fizam, it's gone up about 6. Sir Great's had it already. Strike Rate's making a run around the field. Interloper still travelling well. They were followed then behind those horses Pliancy, and then behind them again round the outside of the field. Here comes Swift Knight with a big run, and Fox Seal is trying to follow it. They go past the 800. Norm's Delight in front, but he's having his ears scrubbed off, and going right around them, Swift Knight's gone up to hit the front. Swift Knight's dashed to the lead. Fizam's moved up to be 3rd. Head for Space is gone. Interloper's sneaking through along the rails. They're followed by Strike Rate, and now Mapley Heights making ground, but she's about 5 off the lead. On the turn, 500 out, Swift Knight in front. The favourite Fizam's racing to it. Has he gone too early? Interloper got up 3 lengths away 3rd. Then Norm's Delight. Here's Fox Seal and Mapley Heights starting to run on. Swift Knight led into the straight and neck to Fizam, and they're out 3 lengths to Interloper, Mapley Heights and Fox Seal. Fizam took the lead at the 200. The favourite drew away. He's got the Cup won. Swift Knight is second, and they're followed by Interloper, but in the run home, coming home fairly well behind those horses. Then River Flute, but Fizam goes on to win it well. Fizam scores well. Swift Knight second. Pliancy's got up for 3rd, just in front of Mapley Heights, and Interloper was there too. Head for Space was next with Strike Rate. Fox Seal at the head of the others. He pulled up a bit quick, and they were followed further back. Bow Conquest at the head of the others then is River Flute. Further back is Bungling, and with it Norm's Delight, Take a Tune, and among the last Whiskey Lover and Count Stuck. The winner of the Winfield Perth Cup is the favourite, number 3 Fizam. Not only did he stay, he stayed the ears off them. Fizam winning brilliantly from Swift Knight, who's run a big race. 3rd placing officially to Pliancy after the running of the Winfield Perth Cup of 1985. And we'll take this message from the studio.
In this area here.